Hey there, savvy home buyers and sellers. This is Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru, Mississauga Real Estate Broker. And in today's episode, I'm going to give you the mid-year market update 2019. The numbers from July have come in. They're looking pretty good for the real estate market in Toronto and Mississauga. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So talking about the Mississauga real estate market, a lot has changed in the past year. Ever since all the changes were made in 2017 with the foreign home buyers tax and the tightening of mortgage rules, let's face it, the market in Mississauga and Toronto has been a little slower than maybe it was in the years prior. However, over time, as I predicted in previous videos, our market is rebounding because the GTA is a place where people want to live. It's the top city in Canada. It's where the jobs are. And as you can see, with stable interest rates and actually them going down a bit, we're seeing an increase in real estate market activity, which is great all around. So first off, I'm going to break down the numbers just so you have an idea. And then I'm also going to go over the subtleties in the market because not everything's the same depending on the properties, which means that there are opportunities out there for home buyers if you're in the right category. So first off, let's go over the good things. Home prices are up 8% year over year from last year. The amount of sales has also started to increase, where we've seen a 15% increase year over year. Now, the bad news for home buyers, the amount of new listings coming on the market is lower than last year, which is indicating a tightening of market conditions where there's a lot more buyers getting out there in the marketplace and the number of listings is going down. So if you look at the next 60 to 90 days and into the fall, we're probably looking at a tighter market conditions, which means it's going to favor the sellers. So as a buyer, it's important that you do your research ahead of time and you're ready to pull the trigger, because unless there's any unforeseen things that the government does or in the economy, we're looking at a more typical market that we've been used to in the Toronto area over the past 10 years. Now, when we look at the numbers, there are some things that might not jump out at you when you first look at them, but they're important to understand. So first off, that 8% year over year increase is not equal throughout all segments of real estate. So for example, the real price growth right now we're seeing in the market is in the lower entry level properties, things like condos, townhouses, semi-detached. While when we look at the big detached homes, the homes $1 million plus, we're not seeing that much of a price increase, and in fact, they're taking longer to sell. And the reason for it is quite simple, because when the government brought in their new stress test rules, it really made it hard for home buyers to borrow a lot of money. So what I always tell people and what I'm seeing personally are anything in the $800,000 range and below seems to be selling quicker for more money, and anything that tends to rise above that, it's not quite as aggressive in the price growth. So keep that in mind. Now, good news is if you're a move-up buyer, somebody who already owns a condo or a townhouse and you want to buy that dream detached house, this is a wicked opportunity, because while you're getting all the benefits of selling your entry-level home, you're still able to negotiate a better price than you would have a couple of years ago when the whole market was on fire, because the detached houses have not risen as much as your home. So like I say, if you're a buyer, these are the times where if it's your situation, it's a great time to take advantage of it. And understanding the market stats is where you're gonna be able to make that decision. So having said that, I hope you enjoyed my quick market update. Obviously, there's a lot more detail into it. I'd be happy to send you all the numbers. Anytime you want to talk about real estate, always feel free to call or email me. I'm Jeff O'Leary, the Village Guru. Have yourself a great day.